EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots.
Yo. It don't work though. Yeah. Good? Yeah. You right.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off?
I don't know if I can tell you that. Like, you mush.
And no run back on the opening
touch
kickoff.
it,
It will come out to the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The Patriots at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Get on my way, fat boy.
And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown,
Talk to me nice, nigga.
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Joey Bosa so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Hurts. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms that are going over the middle. 3rd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. First pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And this effort will not get it done.
Sit down. Punt that shit. Punt that shit. Bugging out. Punt that shit, nigga. And next time you make me waste our time out, I'm freaking taking one of your treats. And what if he didn't? Shit. Niggas be trying to try me. Let a nigga try me.
Here's Hardman to
Try me.
return. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Powers through. He won't go down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. When you look at this Patriots defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They held them to just 13 points in the game. And truthfully, you can't expect them to play much better than that. That's excellent defense.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option right, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper, and the Commanders are back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive, because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here we go. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Richardson looking to throw. Flush to his right. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. There, Richardson back to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Richardson off the play fake. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
That don't work on me, right?
And it'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to learn that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
63.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Hardman on the return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pass complete to Addison. He's across midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jordan Addison, 54 yards. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, 70 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action with Richardson. He'll buy some time right. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And now they're in the hurry up. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He gets it to Addison. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Richardson rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, poor decision there that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
That was crazy, bro. JT was wide open.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Okay, ready? Ready.
First and 10, Taylor now. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Crash.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the out route, he finds Johnston. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Brandon Ayuk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gano now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Meanwhile, Richardson's and the throw here caught by Addison. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. First and 10, it's Richardson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's second and 10. Play action. Now Richardson over the middle and complete to Addison. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. From the shotgun, Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Richardson. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 38 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's 2nd and 3. Another run for Gibbs here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Burt sets up to throw it. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one is incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
63, 63, 60,
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Tyquan Thornton, 26 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Gano the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Trap 50, trap 50.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here we go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
19.
Now it's Richardson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They run once more with Taylor. A beautiful fake. Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now Richardson back to throw it. Completes this to Addison out left. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Okay,
They come up now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This is 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. They'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Here we go. Set.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Patriots, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.